Okay, hi, I'm Madeleine, and I'm running for activities coordinator, student body activities coordinator. So when I came to Creek freshman year, I hated it, and I didn't really know why. It wasn't that Creek was too hard, because I expected it to be hard. It wasn't that Creek was too big, even though I got lost a couple times. I didn't have problems with my friends, I did not like my teachers, so I spent most of my freshman year miserable, and I didn't really know why, until I finally figured it out. And 2 days before I came to Creek, I was at camp. And at camp, the friendships that you made between the girls your age or girls 7 years younger than you or your staff were all similar because we were one big family. And I realized that coming straight from camp to Creek, I had totally lost that sense of community. I saw Creek's huge student body and diverse student body as roadblocks between me and the rest of the school. And this is how I saw it until I joined Student Senate. But now when I look around this room, I see kids from every grade with different backgrounds and different interests, from different cliques with different hobbies. And I realized that we've all come together as a family to accomplish more than I would have ever thought possible from 40 high school students. The coolest part about this was we were all elected to represent Creek. And if we're a representation of our student body, I see no reason why our student body can't be as close and inspired as we are. These are some of the changes I'd like to see at Creek next year. I'd like to bring new ideas and activities to the table and put them into action for the purpose of uniting our student body. I no longer see Creek's size and diversity as roadblocks, but instead as opportunity. I think it's time to show the state that Creek's excellence is not only encompasses our individual achievement, but our overwhelming school spirit, our belief in each other, and our strong sense of community. Thank you.
Okay, what is one thing that you have done this year in Senate in which you were a leader, and describe the event and how you demonstrated your leadership?
I think being a part of the Spirit Committee, we've done a lot of different things.
Can you explain one of those things that you did?
I think I don't know, I think that each of us has kind of shouldered a different part of Spirit, and I think I've helped with rallying school spirit for games earlier in the school year by helping decorate the school and getting word out for blue outs and red outs and stuff like that, and kind of getting the word out to get everyone to games and bring their best spirit.
Okay, so it looks like you've done extensive service work with students, Shoulder to Shoulder Global Citizen, School of Global Citizenship, and you had a service trip to Nepal. Can you describe some of the things you did on that trip and how that deepened your understanding and value of service, and how that's going to impact your ability to be activities coordinator?
So for that trip, we had to do an online course before we went on the actual trip, and we had a 21-day trip in Nepal and then a follow-up course afterward. And while I was in Nepal, we spent 2 of the 3 weeks there building an orphanage and helping out with the girls there and teaching classes. And it taught me a lot to appreciate how fortunate I am. And it also taught me a lot. I had to work with some interesting characters, and it taught me a lot about how to cope with people when we're not on the same page. And I think that'll really be helpful next year for me to deal with people when we don't always have the same opinions, to work together to find a compromise.
Great. Perfect.